default channel 347 getting light from my fire, which is just lit up. So I was waiting for the fire to come so I could get some light on this. So I'm going to do a little thing on... Someone asked me today whether I wanted to be some kind of like mad dictator. I don't know quite how mad, but anyway, questions asked sometimes, you know, you just want to be in charge. Well, simple answer, right, and this is only a simple answer because I'm only doing simple today, is not in a million years do I want to lead anybody. Why would I want to do that? Why would I want to lead anybody who can't lead themselves? It's madness. You have to find people who can lead themselves, and when they can lead themselves, you're not leading them. No, it's like everybody does what they must do, and that is to volunteer for what they want to do. And that actually is the secret to life, is that you follow your path and do what you want. And so on the back of, you know, explaining that I'm not interested in becoming anybody like that, because quite honestly it's the worst imaginable place to be on the planet. Why would you want to lead people if you can't lead? On the back of that, you know, what do you believe in yourself? Do you believe, you know, life is pure fiction? Life is real? Life is dream life? What do you believe? And I had a better way of explaining it 5 minutes ago, but it's something like this, that well, you know, that's actually all of them. They're all true. So you are dreaming. You're dreaming. It's a fiction. Everything is a fiction. And the reality out there is a dream too. That's a fiction too. It's all fiction. The whole thing. So what do you do in that circumstance where you find out that everything is just a dream? Well, you say to yourself, because what do you do in dreams, or you imagine you do in dreams, is that you are led by complete coincidences, and you don't know what's going to happen. What's happened is really out of control, because you've allowed the dream to take control, as it were. It's the dream is living its dream, isn't it? And you're stepping into the place of what? The imagination of what the dream might be. So, the answer surely is, you could play with light here quite a lot, couldn't you? The answer surely is to work out your dream from the perspective of waking up in the world that you think of as the daily chore. In that space, work out your dream. What's your favourite dream ever? Once you have it in your mind as to what life should be, what you'd like, and it's not just about what you'd like, it's not about other people, it's about you. You have to decide what you like, not what anyone else likes. It's what's your imagined, most favourite, beautiful world ever. And work it out for yourself, you know. It's quite easy. You can do that in a few minutes, really, if you think about it. And then, you know, once you've done that, and you know what it is, and leave options open, you know, it's always good to leave options open for, you know, something that might come along which changes what you thought was the best world into something even better. Leave options open, because it always possibility in any dream that you imagine that it could be better than the one that you thought you were hoping for. Well, you wouldn't know, would you? Anyway, what you have to do is at least just realise, the only thing you need to do is realise that at some point you have to start living it. Now, how do you get to living a dream from where you are now? How do you get to living a dream from where you are now? Well, first I have to work out where you are, because, of course, everybody's in a slightly different place from other people. So everybody's got a different story on that one. So all you do is you work out where you are. And, you know, some people are in, you know, good places, some people are in shitholes. Work out where you are. You're in a shithole, you're in a good place. and work out what you like about where you are and how far you got to go to kind of create your dream. And you have to start moving in that direction and getting rid of. You can do it at the same time if you like. There's no one way of doing anything. Getting rid of those things you do not need for the dream. And to get to anywhere near understanding any of that, what you have to do is work out what life is anyway. You know, what is the greatest secret of life? Well, you might have asked the question and come up with a kind of, you know, typical answer. Stock is the stock one. We don't know yet. No one knows yet what the greater meaning of the whole universe is. No one. Because we haven't, you know, got that information through yet. In science hasn't done the greater meaning. It's still trying to discover it. It's doing quite well. It's kind of got places, but we don't know yet. That's the stock answer. Whether you get a stock answer or any other kind of answer, because there's other ones, like, how do we get into the place we're in, and what are the reasons for it? Okay, so you have to start actually looking at what you might put together. And the way to work it is this. Supposing someone had a dream, what would they imagine they could do? You know, to you know, if they wanted to be the richest and capture everyone under the dream that they were in, what would they have to do? How would they go about attaining, you know, the richest man on whatever? Well, they couldn't really do it. It would be impossible, unless first of all you knew yourself and understood your place in everything, and then you understood how the world worked. And to do that, you have to kind of start asking questions which aren't normally asked. It's quite simple. Start asking questions you don't normally ask. And ask them seriously. Because you ain't going to get anywhere until you do. And the world is going to be changing around you. And you won't know why. So, go to places that you've never gone to before. It's always a good one. Whatever it might be. Night night.